The MDACA Synthetic Data Engine is a web-based tool for taking an input CSV and generating a synthetic dataset as output that is structurally and statistically similar to the original dataset. The Synthetic Data Engine has two primary options. You can either generate a new synthetic dataset or download one from the library of pre-generated synthetic datasets. Let's walk through the steps for generating a new synthetic dataset. The first step is to upload a CSV file. Choose a CSV file from your local folder. Let's give the dataset a meaningful name. Click on the Create Dataset button to upload the file to the server. After the file has been uploaded, the Uploaded Data section of the page displays the top 100 rows of the uploaded file in a paginated format. Review for any missing attribute values or inadvertent exposure of PHI or PII information. The engine requires setting up parameters for generating synthetic data, starting with the selection of the mode of processing. There are three separate modes available. Random mode is a fast but inaccurate mode where the generator will not attempt to retain the statistical distribution of data or correlation between the attribute. Independent attribute mode is better than random mode, where the distribution of data is retained, but the correlation is not in the synthetic dataset. Correlated attribute mode, the most accurate but slowest generation mode, where the synthetic data retains both statistical distribution and correlation in the original dataset. The engine will automatically detect categorical variables and data types for your input dataset. You can set the processing parameters or use the default values. The most important parameters are the number of output rows and the epsilon, which controls the level of differential privacy. Note that differential privacy is turned off by default. Give your model or parameter set a meaningful name. Click on the Generate Data button. The system will redirect you to the home page, where your uploaded dataset as well as any prior runs are displayed. Running datasets will provide information on duration of processing and details on the process currently running. A moderately sized dataset should take a few seconds to complete in the random and independent modes, and around 1 minute to complete in a correlated attribute mode. Click the View icon. The Data Comparison tab is the default display. A comparison report displays the first 100 rows from the original dataset and the generated synthetic dataset in a paginated format. Click the Histogram Comparison menu option to compare the estimated per attribute distribution of the de-identified dataset with those from the synthetic dataset. Click the Heat Map Comparison menu option to view a pairwise attribute correlation comparison for the de-identified dataset and the synthetic dataset. Following an inspection of the comparison reports, download the synthetic dataset CSV file to a local directory location by clicking the Download Synthetic Data button. You may also go back to the previous step and reset the parameter settings. In the event you encounter a technical issue, please submit a ticket to our service desk at MDACA_support@spinsys.com.